Hey, what's up, everybody? I already realized that there is something wrong with my model. If its eyes close, the mouth moves weird. But hi. We got new stuff. We got lots of new stuff. It's the boy. It is the boy. It is the boy. Hello. But yes. So as you guys can tell, new starting soon stuff. I updated things a little bit. I figured out what to do with down there. That is now a little rotator, and I have the goal up there. It is cat stuff, because I need to get cat litter and cat food. So that's what it is. Because I don't need new mouse ears, because I learned how to make mouse ears. So I made mouse ears. Starting screen, the shirt on the character glitched. Oh, it did. Oh, I might need to look into that. I might may need to look into that. Yeah, I don't know why my tracking is a little bit messed up here. You know what? I'll set my tracking to what it was. It'll be a little bit funky, but like it should be fine. I'm gonna just turn off that, and I will keep that like that, and then but you see what I mean? If I close my eyes, the mouth moves weird. I don't know. But you know what? I'll figure it out. This is only a beta model, so what up, cutie? What's up, Fen? How you doing? How you doing? Look. We got. I see. It does like this weird, like kind of like I'm supposed to have a smug face, but then it does that, and I'm like, what is it doing? What is it doing? It's not supposed to make the mouth super strange, but things to figure out. Looks like a turtle mouth. Don't you make fun of my mouth. Here, I'll show you guys the model though. I even have a cyber spine. I got a bit more of a dumpy now, okay? A little bit. Massive Effect vibes? I have no idea what Massive Effect is. I know what Mass Effect is. Yeah. Also, we've got new alerts. So if a Twitch alert goes off, all of this goes purple. And if a YouTube alert goes off, it all goes red. And if anyone buys merch, or if anyone tips, then it will all go pink. Oh god, BB, 2% cute today. 2% cute.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
Oh, Dante 66%. Okay. BB a 4 out of 10 gamer too. Not a good day. Not a good day for BB. Not a good day for BB. That gamer is incorrect because I got a super good wish on Genshin. That's just your luck. Okay, I don't know what's up with like this face. I gotta have to fix this because that is not how my smug face is supposed to look. I have to fix it. But I'm sure I can sort it all out. I went for like actually having like my normal fangs, but also having like mouse teeth. So I did my best. But I gotta fix a few things clearly. I hadn't realized that it was that messed up. Gamer luck was finally with me. There you go, homie. There you go. But yeah, if you guys like the new model though, I'm pretty stoked about it. I think it looks pretty cute, all things considered. But I have a lot that I have to work on and fix. So I got that's a word and 𝐻𝐢𝐤 in one go. Nice. I have no idea what that first word is, but nice. I'm proud of you. Yeah. What do you guys think of having like a social media rotator at the bottom left though? I think that was smart. Maybe. I figured it's like a good use of that spot. Cause like having the goal down there just didn't look right. It looks good. Thank you. Yeah, like I don't like that my mouth does this weird thing. Like it doesn't want to like open and talk when I have my eyes closed. So I have to figure that out. But problem for later. Everything looks good. Thank you. Except for my mouth, apparently. I was going for like the cute like 3-face thing, but it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to do. Because now my mouth doesn't even open all the way. I gotta like figure out a way to fix the parameters on it, I guess. Still look good. Yeah, but like the mouth does this, and that's just weird. Like that's not okay. It's not okay. Because it's supposed to be my smug face. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to do it. I'm trying to control this with just my facial expressions because I have like the surprised face is this. because I was like, this is an easy one to do. So if I'm in gamer mode, I could just be like, I got this. And I just have to like raise my eyebrows. The sad face just kind of works though. Actually, the eyebrows move weird. It's fine, it's fine. It doesn't like my eyeballs. So it doesn't like tracking me. It's like, oh no, you have thin eyes. VC face is racist, I swear to God. Yeah, that's why I had like auto blink on, because it does that. Like, what is it doing? Mouth is going all over the place. That's just so weird. It's not supposed to do that. Alright, let's work on this. Let's work on this. Let's work on this. Settings. General settings. Alright, you know what? We're gonna what is smart wink? You know what? We're gonna turn off smart wink because I don't know what that does. And then there's expression settings. I could just set it so that they aren't enabled and I could just use hotkeys for it. I could do that. I'll try like the control shift things. So if I were to do like it's like I can add extras if I wanted. What movie next for this Friday? Avengers. We're watching the first Avengers. So like, do I just do this? And it just stays like that? I didn't know I could do that. There we go. There's my smug face. Oh, I can turn on track leap motion with Alt Shift F7. What does Alt Shift or Control Shift? Sorry, Control Shift 8 F8 do? Nothing. So I gotta click it again, so I don't know what it did. Smug bish, you got a problem with that? Yeah. Got a problem with it? But alright, well, at least now I know that's a thing. I want to have like another keyboard set up and have it connected as like its own kind of thing. I know that if I did like number lock, I think I can like change that too, because I think that's like Control Shift 1 on that, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Alt for the function keys there? I don't even know. But like in theory, having number lock on and off changes things. No can get potato. Why no potato? Why no potato, huh? I'm gonna also have to move this monitor to that side. Effort. It's expensive like egg. I don't think potatoes are expensive. Potatoes are like really cheap usually, aren't they? Aren't they? I was almost certain that they were cheap. Owl. Also, good news, the computer has arrived at Frosted Fritz's place. Bad news, he doesn't drive in the snow and it just snowed like a shit ton today, so... Plus his car is having troubles, so... I don't know when I'm gonna get that computer. Big sad. I'm going to commit Sudoku. Not a good time. Just buy soup packet for 78 cents. Oh god. Yeah. But Frost is like, I don't drive in the snow. And it's like, bro, why did you let us send you a computer to drive across the border when it's winter then? What the fuck? Should have just... What? Why? But, you know, it is what it is. And I was like, man, I wanted to take this bitch out for shawarma and everything too if I could afford it. But now he's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna come right now. And I'm like, motherfucker, if I swear to God, if you take that 2070 Super out of my computer and you put it in yours... Because I think he's only got a 1080. So, Frosted is a silly bean. He do be a silly bean. But he keeps joking like, I'm going to take that 2070 Super and you're going to get a 1080. And I'm like, you take that 2070 Super and I literally know where you live and I will cross that border illegally and destroy you. Yeah. It's January and it's still snowing where I live. Yeah, we literally haven't had snow since like Christmas. Like, it was gone within a few days after Christmas. And then, literally, I went to bed, and there was, like, next to no snow. And I went to bed at, like, 10 a.m. Like, there was, like, a little bit. Like, a little bit, right? I woke up at, like, 6. And... there's, like, 1.5 feet of snow outside. The reason that stream is starting late is because I didn't have any caffeine. I had no energy drinks. And then I looked at my bank account and I was like, hey, that money that came from Receipt Hog, of which is you just take pictures of your receipts and it gives you money over time, right? I wonder if there's a code for that. I should get you guys to sign up for that because like literally it's just free money. Yeah, if there's a code for that I can give you guys and I get money for it, then, I mean, you get free money too. All you gotta do is take pictures of your receipts. Anyways, I was like, oh man, that $5 I was supposed to get came in. And then I was like, oh, I could afford energy drinks. I'm going to walk to the store. And I almost gave up. I almost gave up about like quarter of the way there because it was too fucking cold and too much snow. And I was like, I'll just go to the store near my place that has them for more expensive, but it's closer. But no, I persevered. I walked all the way up there. I got my 3 energy drinks instead of 2. And now I'm drinking one. Because your boy needed caffeine. Alright. I wish it snowed where I am. It would be nice to see. It's not. It looks good for the first 5 minutes that it's there, and then after that, it's terrible because like it gets like all muddy and slushy and gross, and then there's car accidents, and then like people walk through it, so it doesn't look pretty anymore because it's just a bunch of like fucking tracks everywhere, right? And then like people walk their dogs and their dogs pee and they poop, but because it's winter, they don't feel like picking up the poop because it's like, oh, no one's gonna see it anyways, right? So then there's just random piles of dog poop as like it starts to like melt a little bit, and then like random like patches of yellow snow. Like snow is not as pretty as you think it is. It's only pretty where there's no fucking people, and even then, fuck it. So still happy at cold, but shoveling snow sucks. There's the same app, but you can scan the barcode. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. I should look into that. I'll look into that before next stream, and then we can. I might have some codes for you guys. Hold on, do you guys got DoorDash or Skip the Dishes where you like in your countries? Because I know there's people that are in like some of my viewers are in America, some of them are in Australia, some of them are in New Zealand. Some of them are in fucking like Ireland, some are in like fucking like Germany. So like I got some people in Sweden, Belgium. Looking good on my life. Hey, Chia. Yeah, the mouth is a little bit fucked up from my smug face though. Here, allow me to show you the smug face. That's the sultry face. Oh no, yeah, that's my smug face. So when I end up talking, but like my eyes close when it does that, it just looks really dumb. So I have to fix the parameters on it, but no big deal. Good for smug memes. Of course, of course. Smug face is also kind of sultry now that I'm looking at it. But I got like my angry face. I got like my I'm gonna get you happy face. I got my neutral face. I got my sad face. I got my just fucking get it face. So should just leave it on this one all the time. I'll go get you. I don't use DoorDash. Okay, but like, hear me out. Hear me out. If you did, would you be willing to use my code so I get money? I get free food that way. But yeah. Oh my god, squeaky chair, shut up. But yeah, you like the new model? You wanna see the model? You wanna see the model? You wanna see the model? Do you like it? I don't know why it doesn't track my mouth sometimes when I'm laughing. Maybe it's just not picking up my microphone. Thing. You guys wanna see? You guys want to see a different model? Same model, but different model. We could have a hot tub stream. Hot tub stream. But can it Fortnite dance? It can. I can Fortnite dance in this. But I would need to put that into Unity. Put in the dance. But yeah. Do you guys want to see the hot tub stream outfit? Also, how's it going, Yummish? How do you like the new overlays, my friend? I also have new alerts. So when I get like a Twitch alert, like a follow or like bits or something, the whole overlay goes purple. And then if I get a YouTube alert, like a subscriber or something like that, it goes all red. And if I get like a tip or someone buys my merch, by the way, buy my merch, it goes all pink. And then it goes back, of course, to blue. But do you guys want here? You know what? I'm showing you guys hot tub stream. I'm showing you hot tub stream avatar. Are you ready? Please let the hot tub be a kiddie pool. I don't have it set up anymore. I got rid of that scene. Actually, no, I didn't. Hold up. Alright, this is now a hot tub stream. Don't you nut on me, banana. Alright guys, it's a hot tub stream now. Everyone excited for the hot tub stream? Here, I'll stand up in the hot tub for you, okay? Are you excited now? Can you bubble? Bubble? What do you mean bubble? Like add like bubbles to this? There's an animated one I could use, but I'm not. Plus this isn't the Cyber Mouse, so this is my Cyber Mouse debut stream, not my hot tub debut stream. Mouse is streaming at 1080p. The fuck is this? I've always streamed at 1080p. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. This is the swimsuit outfit. My hair is not normally seen from behind, but because it's a V-roid, the tail is actually part of like the head movement. But you know, whatever. Also, I'm sorry about like the legs having that weird line. I can't seem to fix that no matter how much I like blend those two parts of the mesh. I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm sorry about the very distinct line in my legs. It's just let's just say it's from wearing booty shorts and I have a tan line on my legs. Okay? That's what we're gonna go with. You know, this smug face is starting to look more and more like not smug face. Just stockings. I did have like fishnets that I was gonna put on, but I was like, that's not really swimsuit material anymore now, is it? But yeah. Let's go to our cyberwear, because that's what I'm supposed to be wearing for this stream. Yeah, Banana, what do you think of the new model and the new overlays? Banana jelly? I mean, my goal this year is to get really good at making these models. So, once I'm like very comfortable with making ones for me, I made like a basic tester one for Geki, but I want to make like a much better one for him. So, that is going to be the plan. I'm gonna make Geki one. And which face did I want? This one? No, wait, this one? Yeah, just keep my neutral face. I want to make like a decent one for Geki, because I made a very basic one for him, and maybe I'll make more for people. His eyes getting bigger make me uncomfortable. I mean, it happens. I mean, I like having the eyes move around a whole bunch, because like it kind of makes sense. Like your eyes dilate when you do different things. Come on, just quit doing a sad face. This is grumpy, not sad. This is what happens when you have resting depression face. Whatever, I'll just be depressed. Oh, okay, that it goes. Alright, whatever. Looks like you kissed a vacuum. The fuck do you mean by that? I have like the 3 face, but for some reason, the model got messed up when my eyes close. It's not supposed to have that at all. So, I have to fix that, but no big deal. Womp, womp, womp. But yeah, my plan is to... Oh, a friend of mine has an iPhone that it can do like the really good face tracking. So I want to get like the extra blend shapes for like the better face tracking. So I'll end up doing that at some point too. Because he was like, hey, I don't use this phone anymore. So you can have it. And I was like, awesome. And then like we were both busy for a little bit. And now he's moving. He's like, it's in a box around here somewhere. And I was like, ah, fuck. And he's like, well, don't worry. I'm not moving far. I'm literally just moving down the street pretty much. Hopefully. And I was just like, okay. So he's like, so after I move, I'll find it for sure. And I was like, all right, cool. What level of iPhone you need? iPhone X or newer. So, yeah. But I think he's got like a 11? Is he on an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12 or whatever the fuck? I think that's it. I don't know. I don't keep up with iPhones. I literally will only have it for face tracking, because it'll be better than using Meow Face on my smartphone or like my Android. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, Banana, you like the new model? The X, he gonna give it to you? I don't know if this is supposed to be a joke or not. What? He's gonna give me his old iPhone. Because he's like, I got a new phone. Because I hate iPhone. And I was like, oh, fair enough. I hate iPhones too. He goes, then why do you want this iPhone? And I was like, face tracking. And he was like, for your VTuber stuff? I was like, yeah. And he was like, alright, fair. Oh, I get it. No, X go give it to you. Fuck, try to get it on your own. X go deliver it to you. Knock, knock, motherfucker. All right, yeah, I get you. I understand. Yo, actually, I wonder how my stupid face that I do with my other model works. It doesn't work because I used the surprised expression before with one closed eye. My surprised expression is this. Yeah, it don't work. It don't work the same. I need to come up with like a new stupid face. I know I can't. I'm trying my best here. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I like the. Don't you nut on me, Yumish. What the fuck? Not even in the swimsuit anymore. Can't believe you. But yeah. So hopefully you guys like the new overlay though, and I have everything with like glitch effects and stuff. For some reason, chat won't get the glitch effect anymore, so I don't know what that's about. But oh, and then you censor me. How dare you, Paperclaw? I can't believe you. New model censors it. How could you? Cannot believe you. You guys want to see some of like the really neat things that I just found online though? Well, actually, I won't show it on this stream, but like I could show you guys on another stream. But like I found like people made like really good VRoid models of just like Uraraka or Uravity from My Hero Academia, and of like Klee from Genshin Impact. Just like really good ones too. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of neat. And they're like, yeah, for free, you can have it. And I was like, I'm gonna download that because that ain't always gonna be free. I don't think I'll ever use it, but I'll have it. Came in an Atari game? Yeah. See, the joke is that like people usually use the nut button and then they use the sensor while the nut button's going off. So it's inappropriate. Though I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I might end up getting rid of the sensor button at some point in the future. Just because like I'll probably make it like a random pop-up during the stream that it might become available. I'm trying to learn a few things with like channel points, but like learning how to work with an API is like really weird when you aren't used to doing that. Like I'm not used to working with like Twitch's API. I'm just used to using things that use its API. So I want to find a way to make it so it can randomly make a channel point redeem that pops up, and you guys will have to like check them occasionally and see if it's there. And then there will be like the sensor. When have you ever censored your nut? A few people have timed it correctly. A few people. But yeah. Change the sensor to only a bar over the eyes. I wish, but like here's the thing. The sensor is actually just a shader from a plugin, right? The same as like my glitch effect. And like the boost battle, well, it's not really a battle anymore. I turned off the battle snaps just for 2 minutes, but like the boost effect and the rainbow effect, right? They're just like shaders that you can use a plugin for. Oh, the Cappy vibing. So I can't just, well, I think I might be able to specify it with like a mask, but I don't want to do that. It's too much effort. BB doing the wiggle. We out here wiggling. So I was also thinking of like a bunch of like different like model ideas, and one of them is like a street thug kind of thing, right? And I want to use that as like my human one, but I want to have like different variations for like each one now. Why did it get a Honda ASMR ad? I don't know. Nice wiggle, thank you. But I'm thinking like I want to make different types, so I'm thinking like the female mouse will be like the cyberware one. And then like the younger female mouse, I don't have an idea yet, but like, you know what I mean? Like I want to come up with different ideas. Like I think like the small mouse boy is probably always going to have that outfit, or at least some variation of it, because like I like it. So like the hoodie and whatnot that I designed and all of that, and that Vex put a lot of work into. I might end up like remaking it over time as I'm learning how to do all this, but you know. And then like the female demon one, I want to make it the outfit that Chia designed, so I'll need to learn how to do that. And then the male Oni, I don't really have much of an idea quite yet. I want to make like true demon forms too. I want to make like elf forms, human forms, you know, like the actual adult male form, like that isn't the demon version. So what's up, Frey? How you doing, homie? You having a good day so far? Hopefully you are. But yeah, I'm like working on a bunch of stuff. I'm also looking into... I made a poll on Twitter. Alright, and this poll on Twitter was like, should I make paid assets as well as my like more free assets on my Ko-Fi? Coffee? Kofi? I don't know what you call it. Or just free. I understand it, don't get me wrong, but like there's a lot of greedy people that are just like only free. And I'm like, damn, this poll hasn't even been up for like a day yet, and I'm just seeing a lot of people just saying only free. I mean, like there's like, it's more saying, yeah, do paid stuff too, because I want to make like stinger transitions, I want to make like animated like alerts, I want to make like anime eyes, like Vroid eyes. Because, like, I made these eyes, right? Like, oh, God, I almost knocked over my energy drinks. Like, I made these. Here, let me just do one of this so it stays open. I have never made Vroid eyes before that wasn't, like, taking an actual eye and then applying, like, cartoon effects to it. All right. But I made these, and I'm proud of them. So I know Chia likes them. She was like, make those the forever eyes. And I was like, okay, I'll make them the forever eyes for the mice. I can't guarantee for the other ones though, because I have ideas for other things. So I'm thinking I'll make more. I voted saying paid and free. Yee. Thank you. But yeah, Chia says she likes these eyes. And I was like, I've never made eyeballs before. And she was like, what? And I was like, yes. This is my first ever attempt. And she likes them. So, hold on, what other? Yeah, there we go. A little bit bigger of eyeballs. Oh. Do 2 emotes of a mouse and a flying trash can to copy. What? What? I doing all right? Good to know that you're doing all right, Frey. Haven't seen you in a little while, homie. Beauty's in the eye. Behold. God damn it, Yomish. Alright. I'm done with these. Hold on. I had to go here. Ah. This hanging right close. Is that a goat? Yep, that is a goat. But yeah, so like I wanna make like a bunch of eyes, and like I'm not even gonna like sell anything for like expensive. It'd be like 99 cents probably, like depending on what it is, right? Like if I make really good looking animated emotes, animated alerts, then like they'll probably be like $5, right? But like the anime eyes, you know, like the Vroid eyes, I'll just sell them in batches. They'll pretty much just be color swaps of the same thing, per pack of like probably like 10, maybe less than 10, maybe like 6. 9. I don't know. I'd sell them for like 99 cents, so like $1, right? Stinger transitions probably 99 cents, right? But like I'm still gonna make like animated backgrounds and overlays for free. So, paper goated you. I don't even know what that means. Greatest of all timed, or just is it something else that I'm afraid of? Also, guys, remember to check out my YouTube because I have new YouTube videos going up every Sunday. Every Sunday, we do it. We do this every Sunday. New little how-tos. And then I want to work on doing more stuff. And I got daily uploads for my shorts as well. So YouTube shorts go up every day. And I mean, they're also the same thing that go up on TikTok, but they go up on YouTube sooner. So, just saying. When you goat someone on... What? I don't understand. You gotta remember I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. But yeah. So Chia, you want to help me come up with ideas for designs? Because like I had a thought, all right, and I was like, I know that there's like this I think it's called like Chat GPT or something like that, or GPT. I don't fucking know. Chat something. It's an AI bot that allows you to like come up with ideas by like talking to it, right? And I was like, I should just be like, give me ideas for original characters, right? And then just see what it gives me, and then I might be able to take some of those and be like, oh, I could take that thought, and then I can make my own design off it. And then I'm gonna need help. Chia. You're the help. No, you. Ann, what's up? How do you like the new model? You like it? You like it? See what I posted on Twitter? I have not. Not yet. I will check after. It's cute. Yeah. Here, I'll show you the outfit. Okay, Ann? Watch. Cyber mouse. Cyber mouse. Here, Ann, I got one that I know you'll like though. I got guys, we're doing hot tub stream again, okay? Are you guys ready for hot tub stream? Are you guys ready for hot tub stream? Hold on. I gotta figure out the spot. I had one that was set for it correctly. That one. Crash. We do a hot tub stream, alright? We'll do a hot tub stream one of these days. I also need to fix that chat there, because obviously this was made with my old stuff. So, LMAO. Yeah. But here I go back to here, and then I go to here, and then... I bet you if I were to just sit there and just have like this, I would get more viewers. Almost guaranteed if I just stayed in this. Got someone's goat in American English US informal to annoy, anger, or irritate someone. That's very hard when the person doesn't get that normally. But yeah. Alright, so Ann, we getting art of this? No. Because we got my old design. Like I should like stand like this. Let me know one day. Yeah. How are your PC spec videos going? I haven't seen your latest one yet. I recently got back into making like YouTube how-tos. I'm starting off with like super basic stuff too. Like the first one was like custom browser docs. I'm pretty much remaking all my old ones that I made like IRL videos of, and then I'm gonna be working on other stuff. And they've been doing well. Nice. I'm catching up to you in subscribers though, homie. I see that. No. But like the tweet that you made where it was just like, yeah, the first one, not too difficult. I mean, like, well, I'll reach there. No big deal eventually, right? It's the second parts to becoming a YouTube partner that I don't think I'm gonna do anytime soon. Like, yes, let's watch a 10 million hours of whatever the fuck. It's gonna be a struggle. So I'm making this year my year, though. I don't care. I'm making this year my year. I'm gonna blow the fuck up. I'm working on it. I'm gonna do so much. Is it a US thing? I've probably heard it before, but I'm just very dumb. Because, you know, I mean. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, for my Ko-Fi, I want to start working on a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of ideas for different things. I'm gonna be, like, working on my Redbubble storefront, because I haven't uploaded all the stuff from that one stream that we did. Because, again, my health hasn't been doing too well, but you guys know how that goes. My goal for this year is to at least not be single by my birthday. Well, don't get into a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship, though, right? Like, you want to be in a relationship with, like, the right kind of person. Whereas me, I don't want a relationship because people fucking suck. And I'm just sitting here like, why do you want to be near me? What did I do to deserve this? What's wrong with you? Please love me. But yeah, can end after. Oh no. Yeah, I know that my my one friend, her and I have like a friends with benefits kind of situation going on, and every time that like she's over, my mom will make like a comment being like, "Oh, you should be dating her," and I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, woman." And like my friend knows about it because like her and I are both like, "No, we don't want a relationship." Right? Like, no. Like, we're friends, and on occasion we have the fun adult times because we trust each other, and we're not into hookups. So it just makes sense, you know, like, do it with someone you trust rather than someone that you don't know, right? And like we normally just like sit and we watch anime or like movies or like TV shows together, or like we'll just go out for like drives or some shit, or play video games together. But and every once in a while, you know. But my mom is always just like, why aren't you dating her? And I'm like, well, we go on dates. And she was like, so you're dating her? And I'm like, no, we go out and grab food, all right? But like, I'm a guy, she's a girl, okay? Like, it's technically a date, all right? Like, we don't, like, our only date that we ever went on really was like our first one. And that was how we met, because we met on like Tinder or some shit. And then I just use Tinder to make new friends, and you know, it is what it is. So whatever. Old people. Now, like, my mom's cool though, right? Like, she loves like all of my friends, and like all of my friends love my mom, because like my parents are fucking cool, right? But like my mom was always just like, why aren't you in a relationship? I'm like, I don't know, I got out of a 9-year relationship. That motherfucker kind of like fucked me up a little bit. I'm not really into the idea anymore. And then every person that I've considered a relationship with after that always ghost me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because like nothing has changed. Nothing is different. It's just like the second that I catch feelings, I don't even tell them I've caught feelings even slightly, right? Because it's not really catching feelings. It's more of like, yeah, I could see myself being in a relationship with this person. Like, I can make that work. You know, like, I don't verbalize it. And then just out of nowhere, they just ghost me. And I'm like, what? And then it's always because, like, they end up dating some, like, hardcore Catholic guy or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand. This don't make sense. I'm still trying. Yeah, fair. Majority of my relationships end with the girl cheating. Oh, they always end with the girl cheating. Every relationship I've ever had, it's always been with the girl cheating. Because, like, they've broken up with you well before they've actually broken up with you. Like, they give it, like, 8 months or, like, however fucking long, right? Like, my ex, it was, like, almost a year that she gave up, right? And then still fucking lived in my apartment and let me pay for shit. But, you know, whatever. But, like, it's just, like, they break up with you long before they actually break up with you. So they don't feel any guilt about cheating on you. And it's like, dude, just tell me that you're not interested anymore, and then we can cut it off where it is, right? You don't need to hurt me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand that you were raised to take advantage of people, but, like, fuck off, right? My New Year thing is to make a New Year thing. Awesome, Frey. I'm proud of you. Oh, man. People are weird, yeah. I was hunting the rabbit? Rabbit? I'm hunting a rabbit? Hold on, I'm confused. She says compliment old people in a romance. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, her and I are like legit. Like, we're good friends, right? Like, she's one of like the only people I willingly hang out with in real life, right? And you know, like, it's just I wouldn't. I'm not ready for a relationship. It's already been over 2 years, and I'm still not ready because like I'm mentally fucked up from it. I'm not interested in them right now, right? For you, trash. Glad to hear it, Dante. Actually, I have a funny story about relationship stuff, but I'll tell you that after that I've caught up with chat. Majority of my relationships with the girl cheating. I'm still trying. I mean, yeah, Catholics scare me, understandably so. The only good Catholics are the ones that, like, if you have like, if you need like, what is it called? I should know this. It's paranormal related. Oh my god, there's literally a movie named after it. What the fuck? They come in and they remove an evil spirit. I forget what that's called. Give me a sec. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. I'm going bonkers. I'm going bonkers. Where is the one I want? Where's the angry face? There, I gotta figure it out. It's not seance. It's not baptism. What is the word? Exorcist, yes. To exorcise, yes. Catholic priests are like the only ones that can actually do proper exorcisms that aren't like unless it's like a certain like religion, like practices like well, I guess they wouldn't call it an exorcism, but like my practice, right? Or like different forms of like paganism and stuff. But yeah, Christian priests and stuff like that can't do it. Catholic priests literally have an entire sect dedicated to exorcisms. So why a Catholic? I don't know. They always just end up going for like some like hardcore Christian or hardcore Catholic, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's always like goth and punk girls too, and then they just like go and do like a full 180, and it's like, bro, like what the fuck? I'm just like, let's try again. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Getting cringe being homies top tier. Exactly, Dante. Walking into a new church, they look at you like you nailed them up yourself. Scares the shit out of me. I mean, here's the thing though, like a lot of them don't even know the books that they're like trying to recite to you, you know? Like, I study this shit and like I've stumped so many and they're like, what? And it's just so dumb. Like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I was saying I'm mentally dead from relationships. I just want to keep trying. I'm not the same anymore. Oh yeah, like I just reverted back to how I was before I was in a relationship with my ex, and which is an emotionally inept piece of shit. So process to get rid of evil spirit. I can't spell, my spell check broke. That's okay, you got me the word. All right, exorcism was the word, right? And you pushed me in the right direction to get it. It's that hard contrast. Like, I might be an emotional and mental masochist then. Just like zealots. Spaniel. My brain saw SP question mark and thought Spanish instead of spelling. God damn, I'm stupid. Why do we dislike zealots? And you did spell zealot correctly. I reverted to just vibing and go with the flow, just not dating. Fair. See, like, I'll go on dates, but like I won't be in a relationship, right? Which is a very big difference. And I don't think people understand that there's a difference between dating and relationships. El Zeleto. Oh, by the way, we're just listening to random music from Game Chops. So I don't know what half the shit we're listening to is. This is the Streets of Rage, apparently. Hold on, there's a frog one I want to listen to. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I could be wrong, but I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. I like this one. Hell yeah. I love this one so much. It's so good. Alright. No habla español. You can have dates and not be dating. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, you can be in the dating scene, but not looking for a relationship, you know? Like, that's what I like to call myself. I'm in the dating scene. I'm just not looking for a relationship. I'm using the dating scene to make new friends. So, I was stalked when I was young. F me up for life. I'm good staying single. Fair enough. I've dealt with like stalkers before. That's why I don't give out what town I live in. Not normally. Like a few of the people in chat actually know what town I live in, but that's because like I trust you guys. But I mean, obviously Frosted Fricks knows where I live as well because he's supposed to be visiting. So, and he sent me stuff before. So, but you know, that's different. Like there's a few people that I trust with like where I live. Most of the time, you guys just get like my like the town that I live in. Like there are very few people that know my home address, right? Frosted Fricks is one of them. Just because like even though him and I aren't like as close as we used to be, doesn't mean that I don't still consider him one of like my closest friends, if that makes sense, right? I know where Trash lives. He lives on Twitch. I do not. I also live on YouTube. Both parents are divorced. Mom is YouTube and dad is Twitch. Because dad takes all my fucking money and mom doesn't want me to be shown to the public. But mom has all the good stuff on it and dad is just there to be there, I guess. Oh man. Potato pizza? Potato pizza. Move too real. I mean, think about it. Twitch just like takes like 90. Okay, I want you guys to think about this. When you sub to a creator on Twitch, all right, this isn't for YouTube, all right, this is just for Twitch people, all right. On Twitch, if you were to like say get a tier 1 sub, it's $5, all right. Now let's just assume that you're using your phone, all right. So it's gonna cost more than $5 because it has to go to either the iPhone store, or the Apple, or like the whatever the iPhone store. I think it's the Apple Play Store or Apple Store, and then like on Android it's the Play Store, right? If you use through it, if the company is gonna make money, they need to take some money. So let's just assume that you only use your phone, all right? Now it's gonna cost like what, $6-7 for a tier 1 sub if you use your phone, all right? Now, $5 of that goes towards Twitch, and Twitch takes a 50% cut. So the creator gets $2.50, and then if you live in the the United States takes a 30% cut of whatever it is that you make, all right? So like through taxing, all right? So now 30% off of that $2.50 that creator was gonna get, all right? And then most of us get our stuff going through PayPal, all right? So then your PayPal ends up getting it. Well, PayPal has a fee for using its services. So you lose another, like, I think it's like 3% of that. Like, of that, it's already deduced by 30%. All right. So your $2.50 minus, you know what? I'll pull out the calculator. We'll do the math. All right. We'll do the math. All right. So let me just grab this. All right. So 2.5. All right. How do I divide by, I'm out of math class anymore. I don't remember how this shit works anymore. How do I get 30% of that? We'll go divided by 100 times 30. All right, so 75 cents. All right, so 2.5 minus 0.75. All right, so you've made $1.75 after the U.S. takes its cut. All right, and then PayPal takes about 3% from that. All right, so PayPal what is 3% of 1.75? You know what? I'm just gonna use the power of Google. 3 Where's the percent sign? Percent of 1.75. All right, so that is so we minus 0.0525. All right, so now you've made $1.69. All right, and then if you want to withdraw that money right away, okay, instead of taking like 2 to 3 days to be able to get your money, if you wait like 1 day, it takes another 1%. So now we'll do Control C of that, and we'll go 1% of that. All right. So assuming that you could cash out of this much, you can't, by the way, but so you have made $1.68 off of that. Let's assume $7 that the person spent if they use their phone, or $5 if they did it through the website. Okay, you get $1.68 from that $5 as a creator. So I'm just saying, if you guys want to really support your like favorite creators, just go straight through PayPal because it takes a lot less percentage. In total, it's 4%. If you go directly through PayPal. If you go through Twitch, then half your money goes to Twitch, and then like 30% of that goes to the United States. And then on top of this, most countries through PayPal, if you make over $1,000 a year through PayPal, you need to claim it on your taxes. So then your own country taxes it as well. So yeah. So for every $5 that you spend on the Twitch website for a sub, the creator makes $1.68. For reference, I make more than that in ad revenue. Your $5 is worth less than 30 seconds to Twitch. That's how they view it. Isn't that fucked up? Why? Oh, Patreon? I don't use Patreon. Like, I have it, but I don't use it. It's also really scummy. Patreon is incredibly fucking scummy. I much prefer using, like, Ko-Fi, because, like, Patreon, you have to withdraw through PayPal anyways. Or you can have a check mailed to you, but... which means you get taxed 60%. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, just remember, if you want to support your favorite creators, just straight through their tipping page, PayPal. Significantly better. Because your $5 is $1.68. They need to care and change some shit. Oh, no, they won't. They won't ever. Like, there's a reason why I'm multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is dying this year. I'm calling it now. Like, Twitch does nothing that YouTube and Facebook don't already do. The difference is they have more on them. Instagram you can stream on. TikTok you can stream on. Like, think about it. Snapchat, all right? Snapchat was awesome back in the day because you could make, like, stories and, like, it was great, right? Like, you could have, like, your whole social media around that. And now, every fucking app has stories. And nobody uses Snapchat unless they're just trying to, like, not let their messages be seen, all right? And even then, Facebook Messenger has vanish mode. So does Instagram Messenger, because it's the same fucking app. It's just called Meta Messenger, right? So it's just like, man, I don't know. Like, the only thing that Twitch has over YouTube is the fact that their API is easier to use and that they have channel points. Aside from that, YouTube has literally everything. YouTube has raids now. YouTube has, I don't think they necessarily have hosts, but like they sort of do. YouTube has more like organizing on it, right? Like it looks nicer, right? Everyone's like, oh, but like you never see any live streams. Literally look on the left bar. The top things, if you follow a creator, it says if they're live or not. It shows it right above all like everyone else. So it's like, man, like there's a reason why Snapchat died, because it only did one thing, right? Yes, all of us probably still have Snapchat. I still have it. I literally just use it as like a secondary texting. That is all. Like, it's for texting when I'm in, like, my bedroom and I have, like, low service down here because I'm in a basement. That's all. That's the only reason I use Snapchat is for texting. I don't even send pictures over it. So it's like, Twitch ain't doing anything different. Like, we aren't sharing videos on here. We aren't having, like, fucking forum posts and stuff like that. Like, think about what YouTube literally has. YouTube has live streaming. YouTube has live video. YouTube has shorts. YouTube has, like, your creator page. So it's, like, essentially a Facebook page, right? Or Twitter. Because let's not lie to ourselves. Twitter and Facebook are the exact same. All right? Like, they are one for one the exact same fucking thing. All right? Like, the only difference is that Twitter is a hellhole, and Facebook, everyone says is for old people, but the majority of users are between the ages of 16 and 32. So, you know. I miss fleets for Twitter. Well, see, they're technically still a thing, but they're not. Like, so the thing about, like, fleets is that nobody really used them. There was also, like, the whole going live thing, but now it's just called circles, I guess. I don't fucking know. Send them boxes of noodles via Amazon. That did help. I don't know if Frey was saying that as a joke or not, but Yumish literally sent me a whole bunch of craft dinner through my Throne account. By the way, !Throne. And you can see my wish list of things that I want to get for my stream. And like other random stuff too. Like stuff for like I want to use for making content, or it's just like random quote unquote health things. And Yumish literally sent me a giant like care package of a craft dinner. So I used fleets. Oh, I used to use them too. That was how I would post my schedule every day. So because I would use that and I would put it in my Twitter banner. But for some reason, I'm using like this this thing called Pulse Banner, and it's not updating to the template that I selected, which is really starting to fucking annoy me. Because it's like supposed to be a really cool banner here. You know, I'll just show you guys. All right. All right. Let me just no wait. This one, and then I go there. So this is what my banner is supposed to be on Twitter right now, okay? So if I bring up my Twitter over here, as you can see, it doesn't look like that, all right? I started doing some like fancy things with my stuff, all right? I gotta, hold on. Let me just find a one that looks better. That looks better, all right. So like it's doing this. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be this one. It's using this template, all right? The default one. But if I change template, select that one, and then save settings, and I click it, it doesn't update. Like, I don't understand. It's supposed to be like a cool little thing because like I like making ways that people are able to like find out my content differently, right? Like right here, I put down like my business location because I have a Twitter business account, right? And I just put my website, and then I set the address of it to say streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. And then when it's 7 p.m., it says that we're open. And since I normally end streams at 9, it says closes at 9, right? And then it has contact, so you have my Twitter direct message and email, like my business email, which is already up here, but you know, it's a thing to do. So I think outside the box with a lot of things, but for some reason, this isn't updating, and it's annoying me because this one looks pretty okay, right? All these other ones, not really for me, right? These ones are premium ones down here, right? But like if I select this one, all right, will this one do it? Save settings, and then I refresh. No, it's not doing it. So I just don't get it. Like, what the heck? And like, I guess I could like make an image. I could just do it this way. But I don't like that it says live on Twitch with a big old arrow, right? I like this one. because it says I'm alive on Twitch. It's got all these like fancy lines and shit, and doesn't have like a big arrow, and just has my name and it's up there, and it's just, I think it looks cool, right? It's more my style, but I'm not gonna pay for premium, all right? Because like per month, $5.99. Like, nah, man, nah. And if I wanted the professional where it doesn't have the watermark, right? Like, I could do this by myself. I could just change my banner every time I go live. But difference is now you can actually click the banner. Oh, it doesn't actually do it. Never mind. It was supposed to make it so you can click the banner and it takes you to the actual Twitch. I don't know how it was supposed to do that, but that's what it was supposed to do. So, I don't know. It makes me a little upsetty spaghetti that didn't work the way it's supposed to. But I thought it would look cool. But now I'm thinking I'm just going to change it up myself. And just find a way to make that arrow look okay with the I'm live on Twitch. Can't eat that stuff. Someone can. I mean, fair. Facebook just the older Twitter? They're about the same age, so I wouldn't say it's much of a difference. Wait, what? You can also delete stuff on Discord. TikTok will be sold or forced off your phones. They already banned TikTok on university campuses. I don't know if that's correct. I know that the only way that TikTok has been banned is on, like, company and government phones. That is all. Because, like, if you look at where their servers are actually routed, none of that server information actually goes back to China. And, like, even just, like, a basic understanding of how server networking works. If you were to look into, like, how their API works and everything, it does not go back to China at all. But even then, you should have the right to allow who steals your information, right? Like, if I want, like, why do I want America or Canada or, like, Europe or something to steal my information? Why not China? What's wrong with China having my information? You know? Like, sounds a little racist if you ask me, if they don't want me having my data stolen by them. Like, what's wrong with them? You know, like, I already watch anime, so Japan gets a bunch of my information, you know? So. But. Facebook just the older Twitter. Twitter is hell, Facebook is clown college. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I actually have a pretty popular... Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My IRL Facebook page, not my, like, VTuber one, but my IRL one, has just under 5,000 followers. And all I do is shitpost. Like, I just share memes every day. Like, I literally, when I'm taking a shit, I'm like, I'm on Facebook, let's just share posts, you know? Or, like, I'm just chilling, bored out of my mind, go on Facebook, just share posts, right? And I've got, like, 5,000 followers on there. And, like, the majority of them are just hot e-girls. I'm not even kidding. So I'm like, okay. But universities are government funded, so they blocked on their Wi-Fi. I mean, yeah, that's, like, they have the right to do that, right? All you need to do is use a VPN, and you can bypass that, though. Super easy. Because if your device goes through a VPN, even if it's connected to their server's Wi-Fi, it'll just route past it. So... But, nah. Sorry. I was swallowing the energy drink. But, yeah. Easy to grow around, yes, but still a thing. Yeah. But, like, it does make sense, right? If you're using, like, say, a company phone, right? You shouldn't be using it for personal use. TikTok would be personal use. That is, unless you're a social media manager, in which case then you're looking up trends. And then, you know, it's excusable, of course. But, like, there's always justification for certain things. You just use your own data. Exactly. Swallow. I did swallow. I drank it all. I didn't drink it all. It's still next to me here. Lots of reps got their hate boner for it. Oh yeah, of course. But like, it's because they don't understand, right? Like, I honestly do not think anyone should be in politics if they are under the age of 30 and over the age of 45. Because they don't understand how the fucking world works. All right. And that's coming from someone that turns 27 this year. Like, I understand how a lot of things work. I don't understand how the fucking world works. All right. I haven't lived enough of a fucking life. All right. And I feel like the generation prior to the one that is currently being raised should always be the one that is in charge, not 2 generations back. All right. Because the world changes too much. Right. So if you are over the age of 45, you shouldn't be in politics. If you're under the age of 30, you shouldn't be in politics. There should be a 15-year window where you are allowed in politics because you actually understand things. Only 27? Yeah, I turned 27 in July. So I turned 27 this year. I'm currently 26. For me, I'm 30. Frey, I would vote for you. Well, I don't think we live in the same country, but I'd vote for you, homie. You got my vote. I believe in you. I don't know what fuck all achievements you have, but I believe in you. There. Think they need a retirement for them, or retirement age for them? If you're too old to work, you're too old for politics. Exactly. But like, no, like, think about it though. Like, I've got a point, right? Like, how many people do you know that is under the age of 30, right? Even you don't need to include yourself in it, even if you're under the age of 30. But how many people do you know that are like 29 years old and they are the densest motherfucker you've ever met? All right. Like, think about what we're supposed to be doing in our 20s, right? Back in the day, yeah, sure, get married, have a house, this, that, whatever, have kids. No, nowadays, let's go party, let's be stupid, let's get into accidents, and let's just constantly be drunk, right? It's not an appropriate age, right? Like, no, fuck it. Right? If you are under the age of 30, you are irresponsible, right? Obviously, there is outliers, not everyone, but let's just assume that everyone in our age group is irresponsible because the majority of the people that we know that aren't in our direct group of friends are irresponsible, okay? So, and then people that are over the age of 45 don't understand modern fucking technology, right? Like, my mom, she tries to keep up with technology, right? She does her best. Is she good at it? No, but she can figure shit out. My dad doesn't even have a cell phone because he's like, I don't need that shit. He's like, if someone needs to call me, they can call the house phone. And we look at him like, we don't have a house phone anymore. And he goes, good, then no one can bother me. Which is fair, right? I get it. Don't get me wrong. Makes perfect fucking sense. But, like, if someone wants to get a hold of him, they just have to, call my mom. So, your dad is a vibe. My dad is a grumpy old man that is super polite until he doesn't need to be. Right? Like, he's super nice to literally everyone. But like, I would be lying if, like, let's just say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree and I am an asshole for a reason. Like, he has a similar sense of humor as I do. So like, I will show like him TikToks all the fucking time because like, he just likes watching stupid shit on like, he watches YouTube compilations because we don't have cable, because I told him like, why are you paying for cable when there's YouTube? And he was like, what's on YouTube? And I was like, remember all those car shows that you liked that went off the air? And he was like, yeah. I was like, they're on YouTube. He went, show me. So now my dad understands how an Xbox works just for that, because it's not much different than using like a remote to control a TV. It's just a controller. Okay. Like, he just presses left and right and types in letters. My dad can kind of spell, right? Like, doesn't your frontal lobe not finish developing until 21? That you need experience. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, you need to like live, right? So like 30 to 45 is the age range. But like, my dad is a super cool guy, right? Like, I love my dad. And he's always looking up how to do really neat shit on YouTube, right? He's like, oh, I want to make like this fucking like, I want to learn how to build this because I had an idea and I want to see if someone else has had this idea, right? So I was like, oh, like a fucking rocket stove. Oh yeah, that's cool. This guy did it like this. Hey, I have some of that shit. We could build that in the spring. Let's go do that, right? Or like, he needs to figure out how to fix something on a car and he doesn't have a book that he's read on it. Then he'll go, huh, well, it's a newer car, but like, I'm sure the idea is the same. And if he can't figure it out, he goes, well, let's go check it out on YouTube. Like, he's resourceful like that, but he doesn't need a cell phone because he doesn't believe he needs to be accessible 24/7, which I respect, right? However, my dad doesn't understand how computers work that well anymore. If you were to give him one that had like Windows 98 on it, he's like, yeah, I got you, right? But like, he doesn't like modern technology, right? He doesn't like modern cars. He doesn't like modern anything because to him, it's just a waste of time, right? Like there's so much extra bells and whistles that aren't necessary, you know? Like he's like, just go mechanical with everything. It makes so much more sense. Like analog is easier, right? Which is true to a degree, right? Like if something breaks, you know how to fix it. You don't need to fucking solder a board. Not that he doesn't know how to solder, but you know, like he'd rather just like fix shit rather than need to like worry about shit. The only type of electrical he likes is setting up sound systems because, well, he likes loudspeakers. 98 was the shit. It's also the last type of computer that he used to fuck with. My dad was the person people went to have their computers fixed. Like, and now he looks at them and he goes, I have a kid for that. Like, like all of my brothers, like they have problems with their computer. They're like, hey, Kurt, can you fix this? Yeah, I got you. Cause like they're smarter in other areas. I'm the tech one. So, I gotta catch up with what chat was saying. I'm sorry, you guys. Man, I could be 30 this year. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And you ain't gonna be 30. No way. But that means I can vote for you in politics now. I'm a warlock. Damn, Yamish. I vote for me. A vote for me is a vote for one step closer to the apocalypse. I respect it. I'm down. Let's fucking go. That is the vibe. Yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah, he is Canadian. That's what it is, man. Still think people need to be doing stuff responsibly in their 20s. Yes, you should be learning to be responsible in your 20s, especially with how like the world is. Like, honestly, the 30s is the new 20s, right? Because like back in the day, your 20s is when you started getting your life together. Now it's not, right? Now we're just a bunch of fucking idiots, right? But like your 30s is when you should be doing that, right? Because your 20s is like your trial period of being an adult, right? It used to be being a teenager was your trial period of being an adult, but you know, world changed. Yeah, well, being free to do whatever. Yeah, exactly though. Yeah. I just hate assholes for no reason. If I got a reason, okay. I mean, yeah, like I'm an asshole, and my dad is like just like me. Like, as I was saying about TikToks, yeah, like I'll show him like a stupid TikTok. Like I saw this one, right, and it's gonna be very inappropriate. But I literally looked at my dad. I looked at my mom because my mom likes stupid funny videos too. I was like, okay, Dad, you're gonna chuckle at this. Mom, you're just gonna stare at the phone. Right, and then stare at me, and she's like, okay. Dad's like, okay, right, and then it's like, got your nose, and then the guy just goes, 2001 called, and then he has his phone to his ear, and then he just turns and he goes, they just hit the second tower, right, and like, obviously, you know, inappropriate joke, right, talking about like, you know, the fucking 9/11, right, but like, my mom just stared at the phone, my dad, you know, like, like I know my dad, like, you know, I thought it was fucking funny, so I know he'd think it was funny because we had the same sense of humor, right? Like my dad and I are like the same kind of asshole, right? We're kind-hearted, but we're still an asshole, right? He's also like, I'm a lot more similar to him than I ever thought. I only found that out in recent years that my dad also relies on his hearing more than his vision, and his sense of smell more than his vision, and I was like, wait, what? And then like my dad and I heal the same. We both have incredibly high pain tolerances, for different reasons, but we both have incredibly high pain tolerances. We both see better in the dark, right? And like we're very similar in a lot of ways. And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah, I just wasn't dumb enough to let the doctors know when I was younger. You were. And I was like, why didn't you stop me? And he's like, because I wanted to see what they would do. And I was like, oh. And my dad also hears voices. I mean, that my dad's also schizophrenic, which is kind of funny because I was like, oh, I'm not alone in this. Shut up, dog. My dog is barking. I'm sorry. New cars are overcomplicated. Oh my god, especially German cars. My little brother only fucking drives German. We just look at him like, what is wrong with you? He's like, I like my Volkswagens. It's like, okay, you can like your old Volkswagens. Don't like this new shit. All right, like it's over-engineered. There's nothing reasonably being done that couldn't have been done in a more simple manner. Fuck, you just reminded me of the horror of new Cadillacs. Oh god, bass boosted bitches. Oh yeah, quit stopping above my bedroom. I need your eyes and a good memory. Yeah. I can fix it, but I don't want to learn more. Exactly. When your first stepdad is in his 90s, if he's alive, your second's in his 70s. I think I learned to be weird makes a boomer and zoomer. Oh god, you can't be a zoomers are like brand new babies. All right, zoomers are like people born after like in 97 onwards. All right, like those are zoomers. Well, okay, not onwards, because 2010s is when Generation Alpha started, but, like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's funny, in American, Asheville for no reason, the whole phase not separate. I enjoy modern things, but damn, I want people and kids to not be dumb. True. Rat vision. Yeah. Bork, bork, bork. Shut up, monkey. Sure aren't imagining that dog? Don't worry, I hear that dog. Yeah. No, her name is Lucy Goose. I found her in a ditch. Back when I was 18. No, I was 18. Yeah. I evolved from a wizard not long ago. Oh god. Oh no. What people born in 2000s and up? So from like 98 until I think it's like 2014. I could be wrong about those numbers, but I know it's 98 or 97. Sorry, 97 to I think it's 2014. That's Generation Z, and then after that, Generation Alpha. I don't know what the next name would be. I'd assume Beta, but who knows, right? Because like the way that they fucking pick names is so fucking strange. Like there's the Lost Generation, the Great Generation, the Baby Boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, also known as Millennials, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha. So like they just pick random shit. Oh god, I'm a Gen Z. Yeah, but I mean like the majority of people that like hop my streams tend to be, or they're millennials. Like I remember back when I was in high school, my mom was like, "Oh, all these millennials, blah blah blah," and I looked at my mom and I was like, "Mom, what is a millennial?" She's like, "It's these kids today." I'm like, "Mom, millennials stopped being born the year that I was born." And she was like, "What?" I'm like, "I am the last of the millennials. Like I am literally the last year that you could be a millennial. These are Generation Z. Please learn your shit." Like. I think I was like 16 at the time. Still find it hard to believe that there are people born after the year 2000. I know, right? You know what's even weirder? People could say that they're 18 and they were born in like 2005. And I'm like, no. And they're like, yep. And I'm like, no. You can't legally be an adult if you were born in 2005. I remember 2005. All right? You can't legally be an adult. Well, that's not. Don't be silly. And then they're like, but I am. And I'm like, no! Alphabet soup. Could you imagine being like Generation Soup? Like it's Generation Alpha. And then after that, they made Generation Beta, but then everyone just called it Bet because like people are like, yeah, Bet, right? And then like that just kind of became like the thing. Like millennial wasn't the actual name. Like we're Generation Y. Like that's all it is. But we got called millennials because it was the new millennium. And the only reason that Gen X is called Gen X is because they were like, it was like the rebellious years, right? 70s and 80s when they decided we don't want to be like the baby boomers, right? Because the baby boomers was like a huge range, right? Which was like 1945, 46 until like the 60s something. Like it was a long generation, right? Because like it's just a generalized amount of people, right? But Gen X, they were like putting an X on everything because like back then an X was like the way of being like rebellious, right? Like you look at WWE, like there's oh god, I cannot remember the D-Generation X. That's the name of them. They literally called themselves D-Generation X, right? Literally so much of like the bad guy stuff, they do use like X's. People would like cross their arms across their crotch, or they'd cross it across their body, and it was like, yeah, X, we don't want to be like the old way, right? Like blah blah blah, we're rebellious, right? And then like every generation is like the opposite of the previous one, just in a different way, right? So like rather than being like, hey, we're peace loving hippies, ha ha ha, but they were just like, man, fuck this shit, we're gonna like do a bunch of drugs, we're gonna like constantly talk about sex and show it on TV, our music's gonna be hard, right? And then like you get to like millennials and we're just like, yeah, we're sad, the world kind of sucks, anyways, here's Wonderwall. And then like, you know, that's pretty much what happened. And then after them it was the Zoomers, which are like, everything is happy and sunshine, here's Ariana Grande, you know, like that's just kind of what happened. All right, I'm just saying. And that's, every generation is different, but not the same as the one previous to it. Lost sounds right. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Lost generation was like pretty much just the millennials of that time. Pretty much. But just imagine being like Generation Soup. Millennial for life. Why you looking in the soup store? Be fuck you. Old. No one was born in 2000s. I refuse. My car is older than some of you guys. Yeah, right? Like, I mailed the other day. It was the first time I ever wasn't carded. But why? Oh no. Then why Gen Z called Gen Z? Because they were just following the numeration of it. So Gen X, they just chose X, and then XYZ, right? And then like millennials are called Generation Y. They aren't called Generation Millennial. Like they're Gen Y. But millennial is just the term that is given to it because we were the kids of the new millennium, right? Like we were growing up in the new millennium. Like after Y2K, the world's gonna end because computers can't put a count past 1999. We don't know how to do that, even though we've already created calculators and they can go above that. So you think computers can't go above that? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, like, just fucking stupid. I told my online friend I've been waiting longer for this remake longer than you've been alive. And he was like, oh, wow, thanks. I told him, no, I'm serious. And then I told him the OG release of the Final Fantasy. Oh, yeah, that was what, 97? I think. It was for the PS1. PS1 came out in 95? 96. I'm pretty sure the PS1 is as old as me. So, that makes sense. The world is okay. Nowadays, music is it's there, but not there. See, I don't talk shit on modern music because I like a lot of modern music. I also like the old shit, though. I was like I was raised on the old shit. So, Gen Z is still shitting rainbows. Yeah. Imagine not having Ninja Turtles, My Little Pony, Transformers, and Final Fantasy VII. See, that's the thing. They do. They just have a different version. Gen Z is 90. I don't know where you searched that up, but that is incorrect. The ending of Millennials was the 96. Imagine being Gen Beta. Yeah, imagine being. I don't think we'll let. I don't think Gen Alpha would let that happen. Nor would like the Generation Z. They'd probably call it like Gen Sigma. Imagine an entire generation of betas. Oh no. Y2K was real in Fallout 76. January 31st, 1997. Yeah, see, I knew it was around that time. Pretty sure it was, yeah. Because I know that, like, the PlayStation 1 came out around my birthday. Like, actual birthday. You know, like, within, like, a year or two. Because it came out after the N64, and the N64 came out in 96, I believe. So. I think so. Pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know. Trash, if you could name this new gen, what would I call it? Oh, man. See, that'd be like... That's a mildly difficult question for me, because, like, I'm torn between calling it something fucking stupid and something cool. Because, like... when you think about it, like, that could define an entire generation of people, right? Like, that was the whole point of Gen X, right? Like, that the whole generation pretty much identified as, like, we're not going to be like the people before us, right? So, if I don't want them to be like the Gen Zers, and not like the Gen Alpha, which are pretty much just babies with tablets in their hands, I'd want to call them something cool. But, like, we've got the lost generation, we've got the baby boomers. We could call them, like, lost generation V2, because, like, there aren't enough people having kids nowadays, so, I mean, it would kind of work. Why not both stupid cool? Nah. So I remember getting out of Midgar and thinking I won the game, and they're like, nope, here's a whole world. I just sat there like going, what the fuck? Well, wasn't there like 6 discs or some shit back then too? You were like, what is happening? No, there's too much game for me. I can't understand. Too much going on. I don't know. I remember, like, Ocarina of Time was like my game growing up. Three discs? Yeah. I don't know. I never really played Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never had a huge interest in it. The only one that I did have an interest in is Final Fantasy VII, and that's just retroactively as I became an adult that I gained an interest in it. Because, like, I don't know, like, the story seems interesting, and that's about it. We don't need kids. We can barely afford to take care of ourselves. Yeah, honestly. And, like, think about it. Like, we were raised being, like, bashed into our heads being told, hey, if you can't afford something, don't waste your money on it. I can't afford a fucking kid, all right? I'm not going to waste my money or time on that. You can get a cat, and that is your grandbaby. Sorry, mom and dad. All right? Like, that's what you get. All right? Like, that's what I can afford. All right? Like, you drove that into my skull as a kid, so now you get to suffer the consequences of your actions. I have decided to be responsible with my money, and that's what I can afford. A fucking cat, you know? That is your grandbaby. Don't expect offspring from me. Childhood was N64, GameCube, PSP, Xbox, and PlayStation 1. My childhood was, I started off with an Atari 2600, and then I had a Sega Genesis, and then I got an NES as well, and then I think we got an SNES, and then we got a PS1 from the neighbor when they bought a PS2 because they were backwards compatible. And they gave us some games that they didn't really play much, so I played a lot of like Crash Team Racing or whatever the fuck it was called, or Nitro Kart, Crash Nitro Kart. That's what it was. And then I think I eventually got an original Xbox in like 2005. I think. Maybe. And then I got like a PS2 around the same time. I don't know, like, I know that the Xbox 360 was out when I got a PS2. Because, like, we just didn't have the money for that shit. And, like, the way that we got video game consoles was, like, neighbors would, like, need something done on their car or, like, around their house, and my dad would help them. And then they, like, my dad never accepts money for things, right? Like, he's like, no, like, just, you know, do, like, a good deed for someone else. Or, like, they'll give him something for his kids so he can't deny it, right? Because, you know, payment. So, like, that was how we got stuff. Like, the PS1, my dad helped our neighbor with the car, and they were like, here, well, I'll give you some money. He's like, no, don't worry about it. And they're like, no, but, like, he's like, no, don't worry about it, right? And they were like, okay, well, then take this PS1 for your kids. Like, don't your kids use it? We got the PS2. It can play the PS1 games. Let your kids have this. And he was like, all right. And, like, that was how we got a PS1. But, like, it was mostly just N64. Like, after we had the SNES, I think we only used the SNES for a little bit because, like, we didn't have too many games for it. I think we had like 1 or 2 games. We mostly played the NES, the Sega Genesis, and then when we got the N64, we played the shit out of that. So we played a lot of Zelda. But the funny thing is, you wouldn't believe me with how much I know about Ocarina of Time now, but as a kid, I spent months in the tutorial because I didn't read anything, because I just saw signs and went, I'm not gonna read that, and I never figured out how to climb through that little hole. And I was 10 years old when my buddy finally, like, taught me how to do that. Like, I was like, what? And then after that, I read literally everything in the game, and that was how I learned everything about that fucking game. So, can barely take care of ourselves. My childhood was trash. Want to see progress I have so far for my new OC. Oh, new OC. I didn't even know about this. I still have my handheld PSP. I think I sold mine. I used to have one, but I needed money, so I sold it a while back. But maybe I still have one. I know I had 2 of them, so maybe I still have one somewhere. But I know I've got Daxter for the PSP because I collected all the Jak and Daxter games. I had to sell all my old games. Aw. Blame the real boomers. They ruined it for the future gens. Oh yeah, like the world's fucked now, man. But it is what it is. But no, I've been having like, this has been a fun conversation. However, I do want to tell you guys about my subway encounter. Okay, I missed Front Mission 4. I don't think I ever played that. So last night, I had a little bit of change, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get me some Subway, right? So I walked at 2:30 in the morning up to the Subway that is open 24 hours. Actually, all the Subways near me are open 24 hours, but the closest one, right? The one that I normally go to if I have some money. And like, I guess the guy that works behind the counter assumes that we're friends now, because every time I come in, I'll shoot the shit while he's making like my sandwich, right? So like, I'll just talk with him, and like, I'll stick around for a minute or two just chatting, because like, you know, I'm normally there at like fucking anywhere from 2 a.m. to like 5 a.m. No one comes in except for police officers that time of night and sketchy people. So to have that, well, I guess I'm a sketchy people as well, but like, you know, when you have like someone that's actually polite to you and asks you how your day is going and all that, like, you kind of become friends with that guy, because like, people have come into the store when I was in there and they were like kind of acting sketchy, and then I would just kind of like stare at them and intimidate them, because I'm not a big guy, but I wear sweaters and I wear like leather jackets and I wear like biker boots. Like, I wear standard biker attire, and I wear chains. So generally people see me and they're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fuck with this guy. So like, people won't mess with his business, right? Trash sketchy? No. Yeah. So, and like, I just have a general face of like, I either look super depressed or just really pissed off, right? So, generally, like, people don't want to annoy me when I'm out in public. So, but like, I'm always super polite with this guy, right? And he's like one of 2 people that work the overnights. So I go in and I'm like, yeah, can I get like my like a meatball marinara, blah blah blah, right? And I was like, but can you put green peppers and onions on it before you toast it? And he was just like, yeah, I could do that, yeah, right? And like, he's like this very polite Indian man, right? And I mean, like, from India, Indian man, right? And you know, I'm native, I'm the other kind of Indian, so like, we make jokes about that, right? And I was like, yeah, like I had an ex-girlfriend that worked at Subway, and she got me to try that one time, and ever since, it's just, I've got to put green peppers and onions on my sub before it gets toasted. He goes, oh, that's fair. Yeah, I don't really do relationships anymore. And I was like, man, me either. Like, fuck that shit. He's like, yeah, man, fuck that shit, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is the funniest thing ever when you see like this very polite, like, and I mean like super courteous Indian man that is like around your age in uniform going, yeah, man, fuck bitches. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then we just like talk about how like life sucks. Pretty much the conversation that we already had earlier about like, fuck relationships, I'd rather just be friends with someone, right? And like, he was just saying like, yeah, man, like, I'd rather have friends with benefits. Like, my last ex, she fucked me up, and then the one before that, she fucked me up. So I'm just like, nah, man, I'm done. Like, I'll have friends with benefits, but like, I'm focused on work, man. I'm like, yeah, my sub's burning, by the way. He went, what? And I was like, I'm fucking with you, man. And like, he was so cool. So yeah, it was just fucking hilarious though that we were having that conversation last night. And then like, that same conversation happened now on stream, right? So I was just like, man, funny, haha. Yeah, good times. Oh boy, I gotta drink some of my drink, so I'm sorry for some silence. Yeah, it was like super funny seeing like this guy that I've never seen swear and is always very quiet and polite, being like, yeah, man, fuck bitches, like, seriously. And I'm like, yo, but like, I don't want to like mimic his accent because I feel like that might be considered racist. But like, just imagine it, all right? Like a very thick Indian accent saying, man, fuck bitches. And I was just like, I was like, this motherfucking guy, I love this man. This is my new best friend. Do it? Nah, I'm good. I don't need to get clipped. Not that any of you guys clip my shit anymore anyways, but what the fuck? Red versus blue. This is a good one. I like this one. This is a good one, man. This is a good song. I like this remix. Quack. Don't mind me just being stupid and having fun. Dude, cartoon remixes hit hard. Yeah. Well, this is Game Chops. Like, they make really good music. BRB, going to grab food? All right, homie. Get something tasty. We might not be back. Be here when you get back though, because you know I'll only be alive for about another 15 minutes. I know it. I'm nervous. Wait, what? Why are we nervous? Yeah, Mish, hold on. What did I miss? I got an X-ray thing tomorrow and a procedure the day after. Oh shit, eh? Alright. Hopefully all goes well for you, man. Alright. What else should we talk about today? I had like a lot of different things I want to talk about, but I'm drawing a blank right now and I forgot to write them down. I am probably gonna work on like making more Redbubble designs off stream as well as on stream. So if you guys want to check out my Redbubble, remember that is on my website. So if you do !links, you can find it there. It'll be like the little thing that says RB. It's where you can go and buy the designs that we make on stream, but I'm also going to make a whole bunch probably later tonight. Because like I have a bunch of ideas for things and different ways to come up with ideas now. And I'm like, I have like a way to brainstorm with myself. Goes well, it means I still got no answers. I don't know if that means it went well, my friend. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Alright, I think I know how to fix the mouth, by the way. I think it's just a certain parameter that I added onto it that I need to remove. Because I feel like if I... Yeah, I should be able to fix it. I'll see if I can fix it after stream. But, I also want to come up with like a bunch of different ideas for like character designs. I know I did mention earlier, but like the IRL one, I'm thinking like... IRL. Not IRL. The human version of my model. I want to make it like the female one, I want to make like this kind of like cool thug kind of thing with like scars. And for my demon one, I want to have like the really cool like crack design that I have on the one side of the face, and then I'll maybe change up the eye makeup on the other side. I don't know fully yet. I want to make like another thing for like the male design. So maybe I'll like change up the makeup that they've got for different ones. Maybe. I don't know. But like I want to make like a bunch of like different like eye makeup stuffs and like the let's just call it face paint, face tattoos. I want to change them up a bit so it's not always just this, you know. So sorry, I've just been through so many tests and always you're perfectly healthy, aren't you lucky? Internally screams. That's probably not a good thing because you're like if I wouldn't be here if I was healthy. So help, figure it out. This is your job. It's like me when I was younger and they were like, oh, you have blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. And they were just like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. They're like, but you were just told that you're not going to make it to 40. And I was like, okay, but like, it's your job to know this. And it took this long to figure it out. I already came to the conclusion I was fucked, dude. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah. So, am I going to die anytime soon? Or what's the plan? You know what I mean? It's like, shit. Okay, yeah, it's totally that parameter. I have to fix that fucking blend shape. That's fine. No big deal. I can make it work. I just want pain relief or an answer. Honestly, I feel that. I'm planning to finish, like, to quit smoking by the end of the week. Which sounds like crazy to some people, but like, I have had one smoke today. Like, yesterday I had 3 smokes. The day before that I had 4, but that was because I like chain smoked because I hadn't had a smoke in over 24 hours because we were out. So once I was able to get smokes, I just chain smoked like 4 of them. Because like, my smokes are my only painkiller. So, but I've learned that I can still exist with the amount of pain that I'm in. I don't need to get rid of it. It's just really difficult. So I'll work on that a bit. Just don't put body in shock. Oh no, like we were out of smokes. I didn't have a choice. I couldn't smoke for like 24 hours. And then when I was able to smoke, I was like, yes. And I chain smoked, and I was like, all right, this is great. I'm going the fuck to sleep now. And then I only had 3 the day after, and then I had 1 today. So, welcome back, free. But I'm pretty proud of myself. I think I'll probably only have 2 today because I want to work on a bunch of stuff, and I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll probably only go up to 2 unless something happens and I get hurt. But like, it's my only painkiller, and like I'm slowly adjusting to the amount of pain I'm in without smoking. So, what's this about smokes? Oh, I'm quitting because, and it's my only painkiller. Also, I found out why. Why they work as a painkiller for me. Okay, did you guys know that nicotine is an emotion stabilizer, a serotonin booster, and also it stops neurodegenerative issues? Did you know nicotine does that? I mean, cigarettes themselves are still carcinogenic, but like, did you know that cigarettes literally help your emotions and your nervous system? Nicotine does that. That's why it works as a painkiller for me, because the effects are also like pretty much all I need for my pain. Like, a lot of people did not know that it's made for that, right? Like, that's what nicotine does, right? But like, obviously, smokes are still bad for you because they're carcinogenic and they, you know, have a whole bunch of other things in them, like different chemicals that are not healthy. But the nicotine in them is why it's a painkiller for me. So now I'm sitting here thinking, like, how can I get nicotine without cigarettes? Last Christmas? Are you kidding me? Last Christmas? No, this is Azalea Town. Why does it sound like last Christmas I gave you my heart? Azalea Town, but it sounds like that. That's just weird. Yeah, I'm not alright with that. Let's listen to Green Hill Zone. So does chocolate, but not as much. Just need to get prescribed patches. Nah, I don't want like patches for it. Like, I'm gonna adjust, right? Like, without having it. Yeah, that's what I thought, but no, apparently that was Azalea Town. It was a lo-fi remix of it. But that's why I was like, what? But yeah, I wanna work on like a bunch of different models and stuff. But yeah, so like my painkiller is smoking, right? Because like normal medications don't work on me because my body is like highly immune to like most drugs and alcohol. So like the majority, like I take extreme amount of doses, which is not good for my liver or like my stomach lining, right? Like I used to take the same type of pills that were actually, my mom gave me some of her like fibromyalgia pills, right? Where on the pill bottle, it says take 1 pill, and if you don't feel anything change within a half hour, take another half. Do not exceed 2 pills within 24 hours. And I would take like fucking like 4 to 6 of them, depending on like what I was like needing, right? And if I had an energy drink, right? Like there was this one time I took 4 of them, and I took them with my energy drink while I was at work. And for those that don't know, caffeine triples the effects of acetaminophen, which is in most painkillers. And yeah, I might as well have just taken 12 of those things, and I was loopy as fuck. But I wasn't in pain. But I was like, yeah, I can't work right now, because of course it happened while I was at work. And my boss looks at me and he goes like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm high, man." And he was like, "What?" I was like, and I told him what happened. He went, "Oh yeah, you chill for a bit." And I was like, "Okay," because I was just all giggly. And like my coworker had to like take over my job for me, but luckily I was mostly already done it anyways. Must have been fun. Yeah, it was like the only time I've ever been high in my entire life. And that's with me even attempting to smoke weed in the past. I have tried, because like it's legal where I live, right? So I have tried it through a joint, a pipe, and a bong, and it has done nothing for me any of those times. So people are like, "Oh, you need a better strain." I'm like, bro, I know farmers, all right? Like, if you want a different strain, like I have like pounds of this shit in my house, all right? Like, I've got all the different fucking strains, right? We have it because my mom has fibromyalgia, and she makes CBD gummies and shit, but like we still have a shit ton of weed, so if someone wants weed, they can just smoke it. So like I've tried, right? And then I've also tried edibles, and like nothing works for me. So I'm just like, nope. So I just don't get high. And that was my only encounter of ever being high. Mind you, I probably became immune to getting high for the most part because I used to be that kid that huffed white out as a kid. I was like, yeah, Sharpies, nice. You know, like, that was a weird one. Fun reminds me of the guy that drank 12 energy drinks in 10 minutes. Oh my god, not even I would even want to attempt that. Like, I know I'm causing myself damage if I drink more than 2 in, like, if I down one, if I guzzle an entire energy drink and then open up another one, I know I'm making trouble for myself. And I'm the person that literally relies on these to not die, okay? So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna, I would never even try that. Like, that's death. That is, even for me, that is death. And I live off caffeine, all right? Like, that is my blood. Like 99% of my blood, I swear, is like caffeine at this point. Particularly Reign Orange Dreamsicle. By the way, Monster, I know that you guys own Reign, okay? Gamer Subs hasn't replied to me. Sponsor me, I drink this shit every day. Okay? Alright. I'm just saying. The most I do is mixing 2 energy drinks topped off with 5-hour. Oh god. Took a 5-hour energy once, not an energy drinker. Doubled my work output. Okay, so I've had 5-hour energy once in my life, and that is only because I didn't feel any difference from it. But given how much energy drinks I normally drink, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, I used to work at McDonald's, right? My McDonald's was like attached to a gas station, and like the gas station, I would go and like buy energy drinks all the time. And then one time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this 5-hour energy shit. And like I tried it, and it made literally no difference. And I'm like, why did this cost the same amount as an energy drink? That was bullshit. It tasted like garbage and it did nothing for me. I'm never buying this again. Mind you, I also drink 4 energy drinks a day, so one 5-hour energy, of course, is not going to affect me. But at the time, I figured it was a good investment because I was like, this will be quicker to drink and it will give me the same amount of energy. And then it didn't, and I was sad. And stomach crashed. Oh no. Coffee, energy drinks, and cigarettes keep me insane. Yeah, I mean, fair. I used to drink a lot of coffee as well as energy drinks, but I don't know. Like, I think, so my plan, all right, that I really want to do is I want to turn our cold storage into an office, right? Because all I got to do is like close off the actual like cold storage vent and then like put up like a bunch of like moving blankets, of which I found where I can buy a bunch of them for like $200, and I get like more than enough to cover the walls so it's insulated, and it'll also be sound dampened. And then I'll be I want to have like a little coffee maker in my office because I miss having a coffee maker on my desk. But at the same time, I know it's not a good idea because if I have a coffee maker right next to me, I'll be constantly drinking coffee, and eventually I'm gonna spill that coffee. But the funny thing is, I do have a fridge in that cold storage that does work, so I could plug it in, and I could store like creamer and stuff in there. Because the cold storage wouldn't stay cold anymore if there's a computer and like lights and shit in there, but you know. Death Wish coffee? I still gotta try that. I've never tried that. Being insane keeps me sane. Is this factual? That doesn't sound factual. Used to not drink coffee or energy drinks and then proceed to sleep for 4 hours and work all day and night and be fine. Now I'm tired and dead. Why does being 21 feel like forever ago? Bro, I feel that, but like at the same time, I get like 3 hours of sleep and then I just survive off caffeine. 3 hours if I'm lucky. I give myself 4 hours to sleep, and I normally get about 2.5 broken sleep, but you know, 3 hours is my goal. If I can get exactly 3 hours, I'm in perfect health. If you spill it, you have to sue McDicks then. Oh god, no. That's such a stupid thing that we had to put down, like, caution, cups are hot, right? It's like, really, my hot coffee is hot, and some bitch sued McDonald's because she spilled her coffee on her lap because she didn't think her hot coffee would be hot. What a dumbass. Fantastic. What do we want to do now? Do we have more topics of conversation? I know that I was going to tell like the different ideas, outfits I want to make, but I might just keep that to myself, and then I can share that with Chia and be like, help me. You don't know the real story? I do know the real story. It happened in Canada. A lady had like her coffee spilled on her crotch, and it gave her like first-degree burns on her hoo-ha. All right, and it was because rather than putting her hot coffee into her cup holder in her car, she had put it in her lap and then drove, and when the cup fell over, it burned her hoo-ha. And then she sued McDonald's because she got first-degree burns because she decided to drive with a hot coffee on her lap. That is what happened, at least here in Canada. That's why we have the little thing that says caution hot on the lids and on the side of the cup. And that happened, several years back. I don't even remember. But I was pretty sure it was a few years after I started working at McDonald's that happened. But I could be wrong about the exact date on that. But I know that's the reason why it happened in Canada, or at least in Ontario. Because, like, a lot of provinces have, like, different regulation for different things. Like, even Quebec, which are pretty much the exact same as Ontarians, as much as we'll never admit to it. They just speak French for the most part. They have completely different rules than we do. It wasn't because it was hot, it was because the coffee was way too hot, like insane hot. Forget the number. Nah. Like, the coffee was coffee hot. Those paper cups melt very easily, believe it or not. You probably talk about the rumor where it was like, oh my god, like it was like hundreds of degrees hot, blah blah blah. It was like 3 times the normal temperature of a coffee. And it was like, okay, those coffee makers don't get that hot. All right, like I've drinking coffee fresh out of like freshly brewed. All right, like they don't get hotter than they get. Like it's not a thing. That's just like a little rumor that was made to try and like make McDonald's look bad. But that's only if we have the same reasoning, because I'm pretty sure that, or at least I know for in Canada, right, or at least in Ontario where I live, that was the reasoning. Some dumbass lady decided she wanted to drive really quick with a coffee loosely in her lap instead of in a cup holder. And the coffee at McDonald's be that hot by the time you even get it. Yeah. Well, I mean, even as someone that used to work there, like, you could pour it and then immediately drink it. Like, yeah, it was hot, but eventually you get used to drinking super hot things. So, yeah, I should know. Yeah, 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I don't think those motherfuckers get that hot, man. Right there, prove it myself. Yeah. Like, and nobody wants to work at McDonald's, though. Like, it's... I don't know, they treat their employees like shit. Like, all the time. So... Nah. Like, ain't no way. Oh, man. Like, I can't. I know that, well, after I quit, so many people quit because I wasn't doing their fucking job for them. This is what was recorded. I mean, I've never seen a single coffee maker get to such a degree that it was hot enough to, like, be deathly fucking hot. Like, you can always drink it right away. It all depends on how tough you are. But even then, a dumbass bitch putting a loose coffee on her lap. Alright. I only stayed for 3 months because I was like, this is depressing. So I just never came back. Oh god, I worked there for over 3 years. Oh man. Yeah, it was a shit job. Did not enjoy that job one bit. I mean, oh yeah, I was actually working on something on Throne. Okay, so like you're able to open up a storefront on Throne to be able to like show off things and like sell collections. And I'm thinking I want to put like my Redbubble stuff on there. But I was thinking, since I'm also an Amazon affiliate, I was like, I'll make a little gaming room one, right? So I was like putting in like a bunch of stuff that either I use or would like to use. Like I even have the microphone that I have in there, right? And then like obviously there's a few other things that are like gaming consoles and shit. But it's like, if anyone were to buy anything off that list, it uses my Amazon Associates link, and I actually make money off of it, just so you guys know. So if you guys want to buy anything off Amazon, right, check and see if it's on that list, because I got to make more lists too. But I'm also going to put my Redbubble in there, because I think I can do that. And then I have more ways to sell my Redbubble and promote it, because I want to sell things, because I want to make money, because digital product. She admits it was her fault. It was spilled, but it was claimed her fault for being that hot. No, what? I don't think I've ever seen a coffee be like that dangerously hot. Like that machine was off the fritz, man. Also happened in 1992. Well, then we're probably thinking of different things, because I'm almost certain that the Canadian one happened in like the early 2000s or like late 2000s, but no one ever used my Amazon Associates links. So here's like my idea for it. I want to start doing like IRL videos related to this shit. So I want to like just buy a product and then like show it off and explain it. And then I'll just have my Amazon Associates link in like, I'll just make like a short video about it, right? Like pretty much like a review kind of thing. And then just have the Amazon Associates link in the bio. Like, so got camp. Really? I've never had my Amazon Associates link. Like, so if you're like Amazon affiliate, all right, it says that they'll take away your thing, but they actually don't, because they know that there's the chance that somebody might click it. So like I still get like monthly updates when I never posted any Amazon affiliate links. So no, you've probably still got it. But I've got both American and Canadian. They actually took yours? Well, I mean, fuck you, I guess. They don't like, oh, yo, I look cute as hell. I'm purple. Hey, yo. I didn't think they would look this good with this model. I'm boosted. I kind of dig it. It's like a Halloween-y look. Oh, now I'm glitched. You took away my boobs. Thanks for that, Chia. I don't got titties anymore. How could you do this to me? I no longer have titties. You took away my boobs. You took away my boobles. I have no more booble. They're gone. You removed my booble from existence. Look at me, I'm broken now. I can't believe you. You took away my titties. You bitch. How could you do this to me? I thought we were friends. Ah. No boobo redeem. No. I'm your bitch. It's okay. How dare. I cannot believe you. Purple is for losers. I like purple. Purple's my second favorite color. Let me do it for you, Green. Alright. I gotta get comfy. Alright, okay. I like the glitch effect on my model, though. I always love the glitch effect. I found a glitch shader that I want to possibly toss in my model, but I'm not sure if I want to fuck with that or not. I feel like that's something I should do after I've learned a bit more. But it does look cool, though. It does look cool. It's a different case. Mine I'm talking about was in New Mexico. Well, then it's a different thing that we're talking about. I know that Canada has different rules. We always have different rules. Because we're fucking Canadian, but it's nothing compared to green. Why do you think the color combo is green and purple? Green first. No, that's because alphabetical order, you stupid fuck. What you mean, bud? I mean, just like pink and purple. Pink comes before purple because I comes before you. That's all. You just saying that because your colors are green. Like, you think that you're cool. My colors are blue and pink. But guess what? We say pink and blue. pink comes first then, because blue would comes before green, blue and green. You would also say pink and green, not green and pink, because green and pink doesn't sound right phonetically. But pink and green sounds fine. Because instead of ending on a harsh letter like k, it ends on n, of which is a very calming letter. So pink and green. Yeah. So either way, I'm the winner. Fuck you. A little dino bitch. Pink or green? Yes. Anyway, did you guys realize that the circle in the bottom right moves? Did you? Did you notice? It's right there. It's hanging out, doing his thing. Oh, man. So what I really want to get to one point, though, I need to get me an ergo chair. As much as I love, like, my ripped out of a fucking car chair, all right, I feel like an ergo chair would be so much better for my back, because I have so many back problems. Because, like, when I fucking popped a disc in my back last summer, I mean, what goes around? What you mean, what goes around? This circle goes around. No, I didn't notice. Nor did I notice how cute you are. Oh, hell yeah. I'm fucking adorable, bitch. Surprised you didn't know that. I want to learn, like, so many things about, like, updating models and, like, doing different things, though. Like, there's so much shit that I could do with, like, blend shapes if I learn Unity correctly. Like, I can make it so that, like, my eyes change colors and stuff like that. With, like, different hotkeys, but I need to figure out hotkeys. But, like, I feel like I don't really need, like, all these different, like, placement ones with, like, my keyboard shortcuts. So, like, maybe when I get the new computer, frosted computer, then I'll be good. I can learn a bunch of things. I can do a bunch of things. I can do a bunch of blend shapes. I also really want to make a mask for my model, and I know of a way to make it so I've got like this audio visualizer for when I'm talking. So I gotta be messing up that. Up your 64. Hello, bro. Haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Wait, what? A desk oof? What is desk oof? Why you oof? Why you oof? Yeah, Mish, what is oof? BB in here with the love. Also, do you guys like the background, by the way? I'm a little undecided how I feel about it. It's just like a cloudy night sky kind of thing. I really gotta fix that mouth, though. That's gonna bother the shit out of me. I like it a lot. Awesome. Eventually, I will have like a proper background where it's like a room, but this is what I've got for now. Fits you? Really? I mean, yeah, I do talk about like spooky stuff and whatnot, like paranormal things and whatnot. So, I mean, kind of makes sense. LMAO. What? Yeah. Oh, big yawn. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm stupid. Also, do you guys think I should use like just my natural voice, or should I just keep doing like the all wacky kind of whiplash voices that that you guys are used to me doing? Because like I'm trying to figure out how I want to make content in the future, right? Because like I'm planning out a lot of things, and I'm realizing that like I don't have like a particular thing aside from like occasionally talking like I have a really good voice, and then other times I'll be talking like, oh my god, look at this shit. Hello, how old are you today? Oh my goodness. Hi, kids. You know, like I do like weird shit, right? So I'm like, should I just talk in my natural voice? Or like, what should I do? What do you think? I love all the voices you do. Of course you do, BB. You're biased. You're very biased. Funny thing is, I saw you in YouTube, so I came to watch you on Twitch. The funny thing is, I want YouTube to be my main platform. Like, honestly. Like, if someone were to like subscribe on YouTube right now, the overlays would go all red. It'd be really cool. If someone were to follow on Twitch right now, it would go all purple, right? If someone were to like tip like money right? Not bits. Bits are still Twitch, but if they were to like tip like PayPal, right, it would all go pink, right? Or if they buy merch, it would go all pink, right? So like I have like special alerts for different things, but I want to eventually make YouTube my main platform. I'm probably still gonna stream to Twitch until it dies, but I'm trying to make YouTube my main platform just because there's a lot more discoverability on there, and I have more control over like how my content looks. Not necessarily the same way as like a live stream looks, but like the way that my page is presented, how my content is organized. Because on Twitch, I don't upload videos, I don't upload shorts, I don't do anything like that. I just stream, right? Super chats, you mean? No, like if someone were to subscribe, right? Like actually, like, you know, the equivalent of following on Twitch, right? If someone were to subscribe on YouTube, the overlays become red. So, like, if someone were to like say one of you guys that's in chat were to go over to YouTube, right, and you guys were to subscribe, which you probably should anyways, just saying, !, links, go to my website, or use the little thing that pops up every once in a while, and I believe it's in chat right now, and you click on that and then you subscribe, you know, my overlays will change red. Just saying. If you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, you should be. And, you know, for those that are on YouTube and have a Twitch account, but aren't following me on Twitch, you should be. Because sometimes one of the networks will be down. So if I still am going to stream, you know, I'll be on the other website. I usually stream to both, but if, you know, one of the websites is down, I'm still on the other one. Because both have gone down in the past, so. Yep. Anyways. I gotta drink more of my drink, because fuck you. Twitch stinky. But Twitch has more control of stream, though. YouTube has more control of content in general, but Twitch has better control of stream. Because, like, as you saw, they're able to, like, add the glitch effect to me, the boost effect. They can do, like, the nut button. They can do, like, the cat vibing. They can do all those different things, right? Still waiting for my tax return. Oof. Yeah, that's another thing. That right there don't work on Restream chat. Wait, Chia, were you already subscribed to me on YouTube? Well, it's because, like, on YouTube, like, the way that they're emojis, because that's what they are. They aren't emotes. The way that their emojis work are the same as on Discord. So, yeah, if you guys aren't already subscribed to me on YouTube, go do it. And then, like, the overlays will change. Moisture? I could drink some moisture. Where the fuck's my water? Let's grab this bitch. That's some good moisture. Thanks, yummy. And now I die. Yeah, Chia, like that. So YouTube doesn't have control of stuff like that, because the way that YouTube works with its API is pretty much there's a certain number of events that your channel is allowed to have per, I think it's like 24 hours, right? And chat messages are included in that, but they take like a less percentage if it's just a chat message. But like commands that have something that happens, like say you have a bot and you use a command, that takes up like more percentage because it's like multiple things, but they're like larger percentages of what they use. It's hard to explain correctly, but to do the same thing as like channel points, I believe Ludwig was working with YouTube on making something, but it's probably exclusively to him. But even that, like, you have a certain amount that you're allowed to use, and it's able to get capped out pretty fucking quick. So being able to have like an actual good, what's it called, control of your stream like that is going to be very challenging without just using commands that are read by, say, a bot, and then that bot connects with like something like Sammy, right? But I use Sammy to connect to YouTube so that if I get a YouTube notification, it'll actually change that circle down there, because that circle is its own overlay, because I couldn't add it to the above overlay here. Like I could have, but I didn't when I thought about it, because it needed some extra work that I didn't feel like doing. So I just did it this way with like color correction shit, and then adding the glitch effect. So pretty much when the red goes around, or the purple, as it would get to the end of that over there, I have it so like the same timing that it should, that down there changes color with a color correction filter applied by Sammy, and its trigger is like YouTube events, right? Or Twitch events. Now I'm watching you on both. Oh, thank you. Boost my numbers, why don't you? Alright. Thought you meant Sam. I was thinking the internet killed Sam. What? No, Sammy. It's the new version of Leorin board, because apparently Leorin was a complete dick to his team and stopped pretty much working on it, and the rest of the team is the ones that work on it anyways. But it's SAMMI. It's a Twitch interface thing. It's pretty much like a stream deck, but virtual, and you can connect it using like your phone. Like that's what I use to like change between scenes, in order to use like my sound effects, in order to like do shit like like that, you know, like it's my stream deck, but it's on my phone, and I use Sammy. So sit there and be like,
spank me like you mean it,
you know, like just dumb shit. But no, that is what Sammy is. It's a bot thing. But anyways. What the fuck? I got weird shit, alright? Don't mind me. I found that on... I was literally just looking up green screen shit for, like, dumb overlay things. And I found this YouTube channel called Stalk, Drop, and Roll. And it's just... It looks like a bunch of college kids that were just bored and had a green screen and just recorded a bunch of stuff, and that was one of them. I lost my shit laughing. I was like, gotta add it. So I added it. And that is the story of how I got that. That is literally all. It's not the most interesting story, but it is definitely a story. You know, like, what does this button do? Reveals fetish. No! Don't use that button. No. You're not allowed to use that button. No.
Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you
No button.
watching this sick shit.
Hey, yeah, you tell him.
Sickening.
Yeah,
It's
tell him.
time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Nut.
I wasn't expecting the nut at the end there, but yeah, like that. I was making shit like that. It was just stupid green screens together things, and I found that fucking.
spank me like
I found
you
that,
mean
and I
it.
was like, bro, what the fuck? Alrighty, gotta go, my guy. Gonna stream to nobody. Facts. Alright. You take it easy, friendo. I love you. You have a great day, whatever you're doing. And I'm probably actually gonna be heading out myself relatively shortly, because we've gone 2 hours and 20 minutes, and most streams nowadays are only 2 hours. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're having a good time. We're shooting the shit and hanging out. So who knows? Who knows? Alright. Where'd I throw you? Where'd I throw you? Where'd I... Oh, I know where to throw you. Oh, I can't decide now. Shit. Fuck. I did have a plan, but now I'm undecided. Oh no. Oh no. Don't
Nut.
you nut on me, Chia. You're not allowed to nut on me. I'm undecided. I first thought I knew where I was gonna throw you. Now I'm like, ah, shit. Where does he go? Where does boy put things? Where does he toss people? I do not know now. Ah, shit. There's so many. There's so many. I was gonna throw you out one person, but now there's so many people on. Like, why are there a million people? Oh no. Well, that do be a mild struggle. We gotta figure it out now. Let me think. I'm not a very bright individual, so thinking, not going to lie to you, pretty freaking hard. But I will do my best. So, you know what? I know. You know what? I know what to do. I know where to throw you. This is where we're going. All right. This is where we're going. I gotta get past a few things, and well, we'll do that. All right. You guys know where you're gonna go. You're gonna be happy with where you're gonna go. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a good time. Everyone's gonna be having a swell time doing this. All right. We're going here. All right. And you show this motherfucker some love, cause that's the boy. All right. I love that mange. All right. And for those that do not already follow me across all of my social media, do so. All right. You can do that right there. Go to my website. Okay. Go to my website. Do it. Follow me on everything. Be good little vermin. Do your job. Take care of your trash and follow him on everything. Okay. Check out my Ko-Fi if you're a content creator and you want free assets. I'm going to be making paid ones soon enough, but for the most part, it's all free stuff right now. Okay. Yeah. If you're not already part of the Discord, join. It's a good time. Lots of fun people there. We do weekly events. We have a Saturday game night that nobody seems to do if I'm not there for some reason. You guys are buttheads. And Friday nights after stream, we end up watching movies. Okay? We are watching the MCU right now. This Friday, it is the Avengers. And if you guys want to see the stuff that I plan to get for my content creation in the future, and other things that I would like to have, you can check it out there. And it's there on my throne. I'm not asking you to buy me things. Trust me, I am not. I don't want you to buy me things. I will appreciate it, but I do not want you to. I just want to show you the things that I want to do in the future. And then I've also got a storefront on there that I'll be adding other stuff to. I love you all. You are fantastic people. I appreciate you being here. I hope that you have a great time. And go show 𝐂𝐡𝐚 some love. Bye-bye, everybody. I love you.